Hello traders, this is DFXS. Welcome to TFX family, and I believe that guys, you are doing great. All right, today we are still continue learning about this, how to add grids and its effectiveness, because this is what makes you make more profit, since that the system it's a universal system. And remember, we are learning here in TFX Gold Hunter, but remember the basics that I'm giving you guys, they are in all EAs that we have. So there is no worry about it, or maybe we are only learning about the golden. No, it must not for us guys to share the video about other volatility, blah 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 blah, because what I'm sharing with you, the basics that I'm sharing with you for you to understand and to see if you can activate them, they are very, very important, because they will add more profits or add more value to your trade. So it is good to follow this video closely and to understand more of our system. Remember, our system is one. The difference is they trade, or the setups are different according to what according to the settings, liquidity, blah 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 blah, for the stuffs in MT5. So it can trade gold, it can trade volatilities, pairs, anything provided in MT5, those metals, indexes, our system, we have all system for those stuff. So if you love to trade volatilities, we have good setup for you guys. And I told you it is good to follow us on our Telegram, because very soon we will be releasing only the result from several months, like 2 or 3 months, according to the time that we'll have. So guys, follow this video closely to learn the small basics that you really need to know. So in this video, I'm going to cover two important stuffs that you really need to understand. We are going to talk about the martingale in the system, and at the same time, we are still going to learn about the recovery mode. In our system, all our system, when I say our system, remember, we are talking about all system, whatever you want to trade. In our system, you can change them into a hedging system if you wish to. And this is why we are talking about the recovery mode. For those people who don't understand about the recovery mode, it is the grid that you add when the market tries to go against you. And at the same time, it is what we call a hedging. So this means you can transform the system into a normal trading into a hedging system. So we don't have to duplicate a lot of system in order to say, oh, this one is for this one is. No, we have combined everything you ever needed. It is in our system. So it is good to follow these basics, guys, so that you can understand how the system works. What about this martingale? Let us start with martingale before we proceed with like part 2 of our recovery mode and the max trade that you can add when the trade's going your way. So today we are not going to learn about the trades when the trades are going on your way, because we have already covered that. And today we are not just going we are going to talk two major things here about this recovery mode. And as you can see, we have to activate this one and this, and so I'm going to share with you the different. So let's start with a martingale. What is a martingale? If you come to this place, okay, we didn't mean write it or rename it martingale. It is multiplier, all right? Maximum allowed multiplier. So this means, for instance, here we are using one lot. All right, we are using one lot. So the if you want the EA to hedge when the market, maybe they have hit your stop loss, if you want the EA to hedge, to increase the lot size in order to recover fast, to recover very fast about the loss, then you can set here, by default, it comes with a 1.0. 1.0, this means it won't hedge anything, all right? It won't add or increase the lot size when it's trying to recover the loss in the market. So, for instance, if I set there 1.5, and the maximum lot size. So this means you can maximize the lot size that you would like the martingale to maybe to use. For instance, if I set here 2.0, that means the lot size will be multiplied by 1.5. So it will start, let's say, for example, with 1.5. Let's say the market was sell, all right, was a buy, let's say, for example, and the market reverse and hit your stop loss. So the first lot size that the EA will increase, it will be 1.5, but it won't go beyond $2. In case they hit your stop loss several times, it won't go beyond $2. So this tells you that in our on our EA, there is a way you can cover that. There is a way you can control, not to hedge, to increase lot size until they blow your account. Remember, we said that our EAs, we have prioritized that it must, first of all, before thinking of how much you will make, the first thing you should be confident of is that the EA prioritize to protect your account. So we are going to learn, let us demonstrate live to see how martingale works. All right, guys? So the first thing, let us go and decrease our stop loss so that it will hit our stop loss so that we can see. Let's set here 1,000. Let me remove these here in order so that we can demonstrate live. Let us open our now. I just want you to watch this closely here. It has opened with $1 or one lot, all right? So when they will hit our stop loss, let's see if it will hit because we have decreased. Yeah, it has hit our stop loss. This tells us now it has opened with 1.5. Now that is the work of martingale, all right? That is one martingale. So in case, because now here we have set 2.0, in case this market will reverse and hit our stop loss again, it will multiply 1.5 by 1.5. Remember, it won't go beyond $2. So this means you are very, very protected. You can set according to the maximum lot size that you would like the martingale to use. So this means that you can minimize the big losses by minimizing the lot size that you would like the martingale not to go beyond $2. So if I set here 5.0, this means that it won't go beyond $5 or 5 lots. So if that is what it means by martingale, let me show you something here. This does not mean it must start multiplying your lot size with 1.5. It means you can set even to 1.2, all right? And let's see what will happen there. Instead of, we must make sure that we minimize the losses, Even if the EA protects your account, it's good also to use money management. As you can see now, the first lot size, it is 1.2. So I do believe you understand what it's happening here, but I will try my best to see if I will find a place where it will hit our the stop loss severally so that we can learn more of a martingale. But that is how the martingale works. All right. All right. Okay, let us see. Maybe it will hit a stop loss here, guys. Market is dropping. Oh, I wish it won't go up so that it can hit this, our stop loss. Oh my, don't go up. Don't go up. Shit. It has gone up. I wanted this market to hit stop loss so that it can give us what I wanted, but I will try my best. It has finished to recover. So this is the best thing about this. Let me try to see if I can increase somehow. few pips to see if we'll get what we want, because this is a class, guys. Let me see if we'll get that. So this is the basics that you really need to understand. All right, I don't know if now it will hit our stop loss because we have increased. Let's see. Oh my, yeah, good. It has hit our stop loss. It has opened with 1.2 lot size. Let's see now if it will also hit our stop loss, because that's, now it has a buy. It has closed the sell and opened the buy. All right, I wish it will not open another sell. But trust me, if it will do that, I will just look a place where we can get a good setup so that we can learn fully. All right, now it's going to hit our now stop loss to see how things will work so that it can multiply the lot size. What do you see now? It has multiplied again the lot size. It has sell with 1.4. This tells you it will recover very easier, or it is a quick recovery instead of waiting market to go maybe a far before recovering. So that is the work of the martingale. So let us check here. It won't go far because it will it will recover the losses very fast because it has increased. It has increased the lot size. All right. It has increased the lot size, so hope it won't go and hit another stop loss, because this is a class we really need to learn this very fast. All right. Even if it will hit, there is no problem because it will still recover. So it is part of learning. Let's see what is happening now. It has hit another stop loss. We can see it now. It is 1.7. Yeah, let us watch, because this one, it is what it would have given me a lot of work to make sure that I get the setup in order to cover the video. But thank God it has happened. Now we can cover about the martingale. You can see it continues adding, increasing the lot size in order to make sure it will not go far before recovering. So it will recover very fast. And the best thing with this system is that, as I told you guys, it must protect your account. No matter the mistake you can do, your account is protected because it does not give the false signal. So, but in case of any manipulation, the system is ready to deal with them. You can see now it has gone to $2. So in case of anything now, if it will hit any of the stop loss, it won't go beyond now $2. And I think now $2, it will recover very, 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 very fast in a very short short place. It won't go far. So let's watch this one and make sure that the system recovers everything, because this is what it means. But that our system, it's 100%, 100% protects your account, and in case of any losses, the system must recover. All right, guys, let me take a cold water here. Is it a cold or hot? So let's see. The market is dropping, right? It will make sure that it has recovered all the losses. This is what, and this is not just happening with that's closed with some few profit there, of course, but it must recover. So even if we have already shown this in another video, guys, it is good to watch this video. It has opened now with $1.1 because it must reset the lot size and make sure that it's giving us a good profit to recover. Okay, let's go on. This is the best thing about this system, guys. We are doing this live so that, guys, you understand the system is so great, ready to recover everything and to give you a good profit. All right, that's another profit, right? It has banked another profit. We are still recovering. Now remaining, how much is remaining here? $7,932 to be recovered. Let's watch this, because this one, it's a good answer that will answer your questions, guys, about the system. Let us minimize so that it can go very fast. We must recover this very fast. Right. Hello traders, this is DFXS. Welcome to DFX family, and I believe that guys, you are doing great. All right, in this video, guys, we are going to learn more of recovery mode. Remember last time in our part one of this video, it's all about how to arrange grids or how to add more positions when the market tries to go against you so that it can increase your profit. Since our signal is more accurate, so it is good also to know how to add more position when the market tries to go on against you, or how to arrange the grids in order to be more profitable. So it is good to understand how to learn these basics, or how to learn these basics that you can activate if you want to. So guys, we'll continue with this part two, and I would like you to follow closely, watch part one of this grid, how to add these grids, and you will learn a lot before we learn again about the martingale, but that will be in on another video. So in this video, today we are going to focus on recovery mode. As you can see on our recovery mode, we have two options here to activate. We have the option number one, and we have the option number two, recovery distance from the first stop loss. That is a second one. So it is good for you to understand which one you can use. By default, all will be deactivated into false, because not everyone would like to use the grids. Some would like to use it only by default the way it is, but some will like to use the grid. And I always say use grid if you have a big account. Don't use grid if you have a small account. But from $3,000, $1,000, $3,000, let's say from 2,000 and above, you can use grid. If you have less than that, maybe you can use only one. But this is why I'm covering this topic, so that it can help you to make your own decision, and also you can test that on your demo to see if your account can suit that grid. But the basics are here, so guys, you can understand. All right, so let's start with the first one. Let's activate the first one, the recovery mode. When you set the recovery mode into true, we have the points here. The points of the first, the distance here, it is 2,000. The second distance here, it is for the second recovery distance from the SL. All right, so let's start with this one, though we covered last time. So it is good to activate so that you can understand what we are saying. The first one, and we have set the 2,000 points. All right, these 2,000 points, it's from the order, from the position, where the position is. So when the market try to go against you with 2,000 points, it will be adding a position, all right? It will be adding the position. Let's say, for example, the market is going up, and it has taken a good buy at this place. When the market reversed 2,000 points, it will add position. Then when it goes again 2,000 points, it will add another position, again another position. So that is the work of this fast recovery mode, this one, right? So when we activate this one, the points are here, 2,000. So in every 2,000 from where the position is, it will pick trade. It will pick trade with a gap of 2,000 points. So let's start this and see how it will work, right? So let us wait for the signal, right? We are given an example with Gold Hunter, but this happened to all our EAs. Oh my, oh my. Sorry, guys. Let me decrease some points here so that we can get a quick a quick entry, all right? All right, let's begin there because we must have a it's good to decrease that so that we can get a very fast, because that one will have wait until it has broken this area so that it can pick the trade. But for this one, I want it to be very fast. Now, remember, this does not only work with the TFX Gold Hunter. This is just an example. Remember, all our systems are one, but because of different stuffs in a MT5 platform, this is why we have some of them. One of the system is for the currency pairs, normal currency pairs. One is for indexes. One is for metals. One is for blah 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 blah. So whatever I'm covering here, it is good to follow this video closely. You don't say, oh, that one is not for volatility, so I want to watch it. No, this one is exactly what is in for the system for DFXV for volatilities. This is exactly what is in for pairs and other stuffs. Anything provided in MT5, our EA will trades the same thing, analyze the market, the same thing, that is price action, SMC, and ICT concept when they are combined. All right. So don't say this one is only for gold hunter. This one, it's just for classes, but all they use the same thing. And the other thing, the template contains every setup. So you don't have to do any of the setups except this, the basics that I'm sharing with you here. And in case of anything you'd like to do something, maybe you can talk to us and we can guide you properly and give you a template with what exactly you want. All right. So now here we have activated. So learn this. And understand that it will work with anything you want to trade in MT5. Whether you are trading volatility, the same basics here, they work in all. And we have covered that and have the perfect template that will suit whatever you want. All right. So follow this video closely and make sure you watch the part 1 of grid so that you can understand every details about our recovery modes. All right. So from this point now, it is where we said with 2000 it will add position. So let us watch, let us demonstrate this live and see how it works with that recovery mode 1. All right, 2000 points, it will add 1 position. All right, if we want it to add multiple position, I will show you. All right, watch part 1. You can understand. Another 2000 points, another position. All right, if it is continue going against you, another 2000 position, again another position. All right, and another 2000, another position. But this is what I've been telling you about this system. Our signal are very, very accurate. You can see it was so close to our stop loss, but the market will reverse. This is not coincident, guys. This is how the system works. The signal, it's almost 100%. And this is why it cannot hit your stop loss more than twice. It can never do that. And it is the work of the EA to do what? To recover. So you can see now the market is going on our side. And if we want to make this fast, we can see the market will go and go. All right, so we don't have all time to hold this to see where the market is going. You can see the market is going on our side, is going and going and going and going and make unbelievable profit. But let's stop there, guys, because that is not what we are learning here. We are not learning the profit because the profit now, it's obvious. We are learning about the recovery mode. So let us learn about the second recovery mode. So the second recovery mode, you can only activate it into true. But this one now, it won't add the position according to what we have seen, that the first one, all right, the first one, start adding the position from where the market is. So 2000, there was a position, another 2000 points, there was another position, 2,000 points another position. Now this one, it is what I can advise for those people with small accounts. The first one, it is good to be used with the one with big accounts, because the more you make these grids, the more profitable you'll be. But to be very, very, very safe, especially for those people with small account, I'm saying this because it is not a must for the market to reverse close to where your stop loss is. I will show you in a very few minutes, so in order for you to understand. So for this second one, when you activate, if the stop loss is here, when it comes close to 2,000 points, closing to your stop loss, that is when it will place positions. And this is not a must for the market to come close your stop loss with 2,000. This is why I'm advising, if you have a big account, you can use the first one. But with people with small account, you can use the second one. Though you can still use it even with a big account. That is up to you. But in case, instead of missing some of opportunity, it is good to use the first one if you have a big account. So I want you to get that, because we are going to reset everything here to make sure now we are working the way it's supposed to work, and see that it is not a must for the system, for the market to come across your stop loss. Now let us activate this, and if you want it to set like multiple trades, like 3 or whatever instant trades, that is you can set it like that one. So let's open and see how this one works before we go to the right setup, so that you can see it is not a must when the market has opened to come across your stop loss. So the first position here is already activated, all right? And the first one, we saw the 2,000. After 2,000 points, there was another trades. These are what we call grids now, all right? Another grid was happened there, another 2,000, there was a grid. But for this one now, it will be very different, because now it will only set or make the grids when it comes across your stop loss with 2,000 points. So guys, let's watch. Let's watch and see now. It's part of grid, but very different. This is unique from TFX family company. We don't have this anywhere. You can watch here, all right? You can see it's very different. There is no any grid here. But when the market will come close our stop loss with 2,000 points, that's when now we have what? We have positions. So this helps you that if they hit your stop loss, you won't lose much, because the trades or the recovering trades or the grids are very close to your stop loss. So you won't lose much, all right? Because they are very, very, this is the secret. Get that in mind. You won't lose much, because this is why I'm saying it is good to be used by people with small accounts. So this tells you that now you won't lose that much money, because the trade were placed close to your, very close to your stop loss. And when now the market goes on your ways, this is where you bank a lot. This is where you will bank and bank and bank and bank and bank. Let us fasten this thing and see. This is where you will bank and bank, because all trades happened here, guys. All right. So now you can see you can bank a lot of money, and very safe. So that is another way of the grids. So let's stop there now and see, and now go to the right settings or setups. And see that it is not that easy it is not a must for the market to come to go on or maybe to come across your stop loss. So let's watch these guys. Let's watch this, because now we are back to the right settings, because the market must enter after after it has broken one of the major inducements. So it was to break here, and we all know it must create another inducement. After failing to break this inducement, there is another pullback here. It has created another inducement. So the moment it will break now this inducement, so if the market went and break this inducement at this point, this is where the EA would have placed the order or take the signal. But since the market reversed to this point, it has created another inducement, then the market reverse. So this is another major inducement. So we are waiting for the market to break this inducement in order for the EA to take now the position. And this is where I'm telling you, it is not a must. The reason why I was saying it is good to use the recovery mode 1, because if you have a big account, because it is not a must for the market to come across your or near your stop loss. All right, guys. So let's watch this and see now the market when it will break now our major inducement, or it will create another inducement at this place. And when it breaks that inducement, that's when it will position exactly. It has taken out the inducement, and this is why now we have a position. And now you can see, let's fasten this thing. Oh, sorry, we forgot to deactivate the recovery mode 2 so that we can work with recovery mode 1. So let's do that again. It's part of class, guys. So let's do this. And don't forget, guys, we're still learning here. And this is place we wanted the EA to break in order to take to break the major inducement at this place. Created another inducement. So we are waiting for the market to break this inducement at this place. That is the major inducement, so that it can pick the trades. Simple as that, guys. All right. Simple as that. And this, I'll tell you, and I will continue reminding you, it is working with all or anything provided in MT5, not only in Gold Hunter, all right? So after reversing like 2000, again, we have another buy position. Then from there, you can see now, because now this is the real signal after the breakout of or taking out of inducement. Then from there, you'll find that the market didn't come across or near our what do we call it, our stop loss. So the market went and went and went fast. So the grids that we saw here, they are no longer there. We just have them there because we wanted to learn something. I wanted you guys to learn something about those grid. And now this is the real setting, or this is now how the EA enters into the market. So you can see there were no those grids, and now the market did not came to our stop loss. So that's what I was telling you. It is not a must. It is not a must when the EA picks the signal for rate to come back to almost to your stop loss. So that is the good thing about the signals of our EA. So I do believe, guys, you understand everything about the grid, how you can use the grid 1 and how you can use the grid number 2. So that is the different, and I'm still advising you can use grid recovery mode 1 if you have a big account. For people with a small account, use the recovery mode 2 in case if market will reverse near to your stop loss. All right. So because you can't hold a big drawdown here if you have a small account, but people with a big account, you can hold any of the drawdown because it is assured the EA will never blow your account and will recover every losses. And as I said, this contains in every system. We set it by default when sending you your work. It is to activate or to deactivate what you don't want. But other setting, it is by default. We said if you don't want the EA to take the trade after the break of or taking out of inducement, this is the only place that you will come and deactivate, because by default it will be activated, because we want people to be more profitable and to enter the market when it is totally confirmed. If there is a BOS, there is a taken out of inducement, everything is confirmed through price action, SMC, and ICT. So this by default it will be true. But if you want only to take it, I think you can watch part 1 of the how to add this grid. You know, if you deactivate this by setting it false, it will take early signal. But it's my advice to let it work with this one when the market is totally confirmed. Never be greedy, since I told you that even if the EA will pick only one signal, even in a month, that is a sure bet your account will be doubled. And I'm sharing these basics because we are about to share more of our results on our Telegram. Follow us on our Telegram because we are creating time. We are working hard day and night, guys, to create time so that we can share more of results from every stuff that we'll see that is that suits our system. And because I do believe the result will be unbelievable, the way I shared the result here for $200,000 in and there was no any loss, the result will be unbelievable. And I'm sharing this so that you, when you see the result, you won't doubt. You will know why we are getting those results. And I told you again about the how you can get this system about testing. It will take you long to learn all these setups. That is impossible. Let's call it impossible because it is not that easy, guys. And I think by watching those videos, I do believe you understand what I'm saying. So that is the part 2 that is very, very important to learn about this recovery mode 1 and recovery mode 2. Then I think the other video will learn about the martingale. So thank you so much, guys. And once again, welcome to TFX family. Thank you.